like, it was kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
I never really got comfortable with her, and now I have a new therapist, so it's a little bit better.
That's good.
But the one, like, transitioning from psychosis to, like, just normal, or being, like, just stable in general, that one was just okay. Because it was mostly just about meds. It wasn't really like therapy.
Yeah. How do you feel like therapy has been a help to you?
I would say it helps me, like, look at my thoughts and why they are the way that they are. Also, just like how I can change them subtly.
Subconsciously? Suddenly?
Subtly.
Subtly. Did I say that right?
Subtly.
I know they about to be laughing at us this part. Subtly?
I don't think that's the word I'm trying to say, but it's okay. Subtly.
Yeah. They know what we're saying. Subtly. I do. I do know what you mean, though. Has there been a time where you felt like you've been depressed and you felt like another thing was bothering you or affecting you at the same time, like another mental health issue?
I mean, I would say, like, the reason I was depressed in high school originally started because, like, the ending of, like, my first love, that was pretty hard on me. And then it, like, also with, like, puberty, I was already, like, moody or whatever. And then I think another factor that kind of affected it was my grandmother getting uterine cancer. And that definitely affected me a bit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she did end up passing from uterine cancer. And yeah, I just feel bad that, like, I was depressed, so I couldn't really, like, be there for her.
I know how that feels. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, I just regret, like, being so in my own world.
It's okay. You're a strong young woman to share your story and to talk about that. There's a lot of people that resonate. I actually resonate with that, like, super. Like, my grandma, she passed away when she was 98 years old. I'm lying, 96 years old. And the year she would turn 100 years old is the day, it would be the same year I'd be turning 21 years old. And it really bothered me a lot because I didn't get to have the opportunity with her to celebrate my 21st birthday, to celebrate 100 years of her being alive. And it really hit me because it was like my high school days. Like, I knew, like, I can't have my grandma forever, but I would always still make time for her because I love my grandma. Like, I always tell everybody, like, my grandma is like I love my grandma more than my parents. I tell everybody my grandma's my first love. That's my wife. Like, for real. Like, I love my grandma. And I think I would always make time for her, but I think I was making less time for her because I was so in my world too. Like I was so sad all the time, or anxious, or all these different things, and I feel like I didn't get the time that I fully needed with my grandma. There's so many questions, so many things I would want to answer right now, or not even answer anything. Like even when I feel sad, I just want to go to my grandma, just be right next to her, cause like my whole world would be like completely good. No matter if I was scared, no matter if I was sad, mad, whatever. Like I go next to my grandma, I feel completely happy, completely normal, heard, accepted, and it's just like it kind of hurts when you can't have that moment anymore, and like people don't understand that relationship, especially a grandma's relationship with like her grandkids and stuff like that. So I do understand how you feel. I commend you for um, telling your truth and speaking about your journey through everything. um, like your adult life now, how does that feel, like maneuvering through things?
um, I'm still trying to balance everything and figure out what I'm doing with my life, of course. Yeah, so one of my meds knocks me out at night, and sometimes like I have trouble waking up no matter how many alarms I set, and I wish I could just wake up. I don't know. I obviously my time management is not as good as it was in college. There's still a lot of things I want to do, like with my free time, just like either like do free marketing certifications, or just like continue learning Spanish, or like do more digital photography in my free time, or something like just to stimulate my brain with like creative expression. And just like do something creative, since most of my summer until now has been just applying to jobs and then going to work. And like lately I just been using my time more wisely, hanging out with my friends a lot more.
That's good.
And yeah, making my life not be about applying to jobs and working. That's because that was just terrible.
That's decent to work, guys. Honestly, it's crazy. I do resonate with that. Like a lot of people put like work as their personality. Like when people meet people, oh, my name is such and such, and I work here, and this and that. Like that's a lot of people's identity is work. Like if you don't work, you feel like you're not human or you don't matter, and that's not true, guys. You matter. You still have value. Don't let anyone talk you into not believing in yourself or not knowing your worth. You're worthy of living and being whole and being wholesome, even if you don't work. It don't matter. It don't make you nothing less than a human. None of that. Like I feel like a lot of people think because if you don't work or if you're not in school, like they call you immediately a bum, or they either call you like crazy or you don't know what you're doing in life. And I feel like everyone has different avenues in life. Like a lot of people could be good at school, at work, and all those different things, but they could be extremely good at something else than those things too. So a lot of people kind of like judge people on what's currently going on, not about someone's potential or what someone did in the past. It's all about the now too.
Yeah, and they're also just like focusing on their own picture and their own upbringing, and not thinking about like the privilege that they already have. Like maybe they're privileged to education, maybe privilege of skin color, and they don't think about like how in some ways, like when you're low income, you get like all these benefits from the government. They don't realize like that the government, the system in place, like to give you these benefits, they also make it like impossible for you to get them. And the more money you make, they take more money away from your benefits. So it kind of keeps you
in the loop,
in poverty basically,
Yeah.
and it doesn't help you get out of it. Like I was very blessed to be in a program that helps you get into college and like focus on education, because knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not everyone like takes into account other people and how they may think differently, and how their upbringing might affect them. And I think they're just being like, you're lazy, but in reality there was all these things set in place against you, and they're just like, but I already had this. I don't know if I said that right actually, but it's okay.
I get what you mean. Like, I do get what you mean. Like, so you're basically saying like whoever like is kind of like in a way like belittling the other person, they're kind of saying, hey, I went through this, so kind of like get yourself together in a way.
Yeah, I think some people are like that, but then I feel like now there's like definitely a lot of opportunities in place to help uplift other people. And I think as long as you look for them and you take advantage of them, then it can help you.
That's true. What was a moment that you realized you kind of like you beat depression? Like you kind of like you surpass a level that you didn't think you can surpass.
I'd probably say college, when like I finally got my friend groups all settled, and I was able to make friends of different cultures and like international friends, and I was just genuinely happy like with the relationships that I have made.
That's good. How's your relationship with like your mom? Like, do you have a good relationship with her?
I think it could be better, but I obviously keep in touch, and I tell her what's going on in my life, and I tell her if I have a job interview. Like if I really need like advice, I would go to her as well. But I think it could be better, but I've also just been really busy and kind of just trying to get myself like financially settled as well.
It seems like you've been independent, like, seems like your whole life. Is that, can I say that?
I mean, yeah, I'm a pretty independent person. Like, if I'm hungry, and like I want to go to my favorite restaurant, I'll go by myself.
Word. That's dope.
I think, there's a certain amount of comfort in yourself, like,
Yeah.
if you can vibe with yourself, that says a lot about you, I I feel.
It does say a lot about yourself. Because most people can't vibe by themselves. They need a stimulant. I'm the stimulant. I forgot I was gonna ask you. I literally forgot what I was gonna ask you. Okay. Okay. That got back to me. Okay. So basically, quick question I have for you is, like, piggybacking off the question I asked you previously about the independence, have you felt like you yearned for someone to be like, I don't know, like, how can I explain it? Like, in a way, understand you a little bit more?
What do you mean?
Like, the things you have to do that are not always on a surface level, in terms of like being an older sister to your brothers, making sure your family together, making sure you're still developing a good relationship with your friends, and still seeking a life for yourself as well. Like, have you ever felt like you wanted an example, like a role model, or like someone to help you out during those tough times?
I mean, I would say my mom has helped me a lot through rough times. I mean, she is a single parent, so I mean, we just help each other out in general.
That's good.
Growing up. But yeah, like, me and my mom are pretty like blunt people. So our relationship is we're very honest with each other. She was never like
hiding stuff,
extremely strict with me.
Okay.
If anything, she was encouraging me to rebel a bit, especially in college. She wanted me to party.
That's good. That's cool. Because a lot of people can be strict, and being so strict, and when you're always strict, it leads you to be loose and wild afterwards.
I know. That's why I wish she was a bit more strict.
It's
okay now, though. It's okay now.
That's good, though. We're gonna talk about some positive, because we're not gonna stay depressed. So like, where's a moment where like you kind of like you felt depressed in the moment, then you was like, fuck this, I want to feel better, or I want to be better?
I felt depressed in the moment.
Or like down. You don't gotta be depressed. It can be sad. It can be down or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe like I'd be depressed, and then like there's some friends that are like I'm able to go to be super spontaneous and last minute. So I just be like, hey, yo, let's go. Let's go do something.
Nah, that sounds funny and dope. I know that feeling, that spontaneous moment, that kind of like live in the moment feeling.
Yeah, like I really like my spontaneous friends that I can rely on. I'm unsure how much they will be able to be spontaneous once they start like working, because you know college was like college, you know, like you have more free time usually, but now they got big